Hello and welcome to Rock Valley College. My name is Cheryl Rinker and I am the Academic Skills and Reading Coach here at Rock Valley College and a faculty member in the Reading Department. Today, one of our writing coaches and two of our peer tutors and I are going to introduce you to the Tutoring Center and the various services that we offer. Throughout your educational journey at Rock Valley College, remember that this resource is here to provide academic support for you should you find yourself struggling in a class, wanting someone to review a paper you've written in any class before you submit it for grading, or if you simply want to become a more confident and independent student. This service is provided for you for free through your tuition, so why not take advantage? To get to the Rock Valley College tutoring homepage, it's very simple. All you need to do is go to the Rock Valley College in your favorite browser, or you can go directly to rockvalleycollege.edu. Once you are here, there are several ways that you can get to the Rock Valley College Tutoring Center homepage. The first is to go to the search bar here and type in Tutoring Center. You also can access the Tutoring Center by going to Student Services and Tutoring Center, or Academics and Tutoring Center. Once you get here, you'll have a couple options for you. The first one is to click here to actually make a tutoring appointment. When you click here, you will see various tutors, and you can put in the class that you are searching for help in. And then that will give you a list of different tutors that tutor that subject. You can then book your appointment, message your tutor if you want with extra information about the specific type of help you would like. Check out to secure that your appointment has been made and receive your confirmation. You can click here to simply submit a paper in any class that you are taking to have it reviewed. Or if no tutor is available, you can click here and that will take you to Upswing, which is a 24/7 available service that will connect you with tutors outside of the RVC family. So if you are in need ever of any help and assistance in any class that you are taking, do not hesitate to reach out to the Tutoring Center because we are here to help you. And if you ever have any needs within the realm of reading, feel free to contact me. I am here to help you unpack your information and find any help that you might need in terms of comprehending what it is that a teacher has assigned or understanding what an assignment might be. Feel free to reach out. I'm always ready to help you. One more thing that I do want to point out is that when you do come here, there are a couple options for you that I did not go over. And that is that when you go here to Student Services, you will find not just the Tutoring Center, but also the Writing Center. And if you click on that, you will get specific information for our Writing Center. This is a great resource because over here we have all kinds of wonderful resources that can help you get information. It does talk to you about some of things like, for example, citations, and some wonderful helpful handouts are just within a click of a button to help you figure out how to do some of these things regarding grammar or sentence style or diction, for example. I do want to point out as well that the Writing Center employees are writing coaches, and they are usually our adjunct writing English staff, whereas the writing tutors that you will find are student tutors. So there's a little difference there. Both excellent and both willing and waiting to help you. Next, Grace will explain to you the next step in making an account on TMS, Tutor Matching Service, our tutoring portal, selecting a tutor, and making your first tutoring appointment.
Hi, my name is Grace and I am a Rock Valley College tutor. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to get tutoring or writing center assistance through the Rock Valley College website. Again, there's this little friendly reminder that our tutoring is free for all Rock Valley College students. Again, the step-by-step guideline and some resources if you still need help. And then the 3 options as well that will all take you to the same place. This one goes to TMS if you want to meet with an online RVC tutor on tutor matching services. This one, again, if you just want to submit an assignment for a couple comments, that's where you would go. And then this one, if you go to TMS and no RVC tutors are available, you would go ahead and click on this. So we're going to go ahead and do that and look at that. This will take you to Upswing. And when you go to log into Upswing, it asks for a username and password. This is going to be your username and password that you use for Eagle. So it's just going to be your student ID. And your password. Again, the same one that you use to log into Eagle. And then it should take you to this. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm on the student view, and it should take you to this when you first logged in, the home page. Gives you a lot of options, but really the only one that we want, the ones that we want to focus on are these 2 up here. You can either meet with a tutor. This is, again, not an RVC tutor, but it is still a tutor that is free for you. So if you go to meet with an RVC tutor and nobody's available at the time that you need, you can go ahead and click on this and you can still meet with a tutor. This is where you would upload an assignment. If you just want a couple comments or a little bit of feedback, but you don't need to meet with someone and talk through things, and you don't have any questions really, that's where you would submit your assignment. We're going to show you how to meet with a tutor on Upswing. So for this, you would just type in this search bar either the subject, the course code, or if you've met with a tutor before and you liked that tutor for that specific class, you can go ahead and type in their name here and they'll go ahead and pop up. I'm going to just go ahead and look up accounting. And then if I look at accounting, I see ATG 110 pops up. So if I'm looking for ATG 110, I'll go ahead and search that. And all of the tutors that tutor ATG 110 will pop up here. And then I can pick one. I can either view the profile, message them, or schedule a session. So if I want to schedule a session, it's going to show me their schedule. And then if any of those times work for you, you can just select the time and you're good to go. If it doesn't, just go back and look for a different tutor that has different scheduling times, and then schedule a session and you'll be all good. Again, it's completely free. So then if you want to meet with an RVC tutor, we would click on this one, which is tutor matching services. If you come directly from the RVC website, then it'll already have the school in here and have the RVC tutors up. If you should come from, like, if you just go to a browser and type in tutor matching services, you should still get here eventually, but you might have to type in the school. And it's just easier if you go through the Rock Valley College website, because then you know you're in the right place and you have the right school. So this will show you every single tutor that works for Rock Valley, and they're all free to you. However, just because a tutor is listed here doesn't mean that they necessarily tutor the subject that you want tutoring in. So if I want a tutor for English, I'm going to go ahead and click or type in English. Then all of the RVC English tutors will pop up. And then we look through and we can see all of the RVC English tutors. When we get down here, we can see that there are other English tutors, but they're not necessarily Rock Valley College tutors. And so we want to make sure that we're only looking at the Rock Valley College tutors, because these are from other colleges, and oftentimes it'll ask you to use your student email to verify that you're a student there, and that won't work for a different college. So you want to make sure you stick with the tutors that are at the top. Another thing to keep in mind is, yes, these are all tutors for English, but they may not tutor your specific course. So then you would want to go to the course code and type in your course code. So if I want tutoring for English 103, I would type in ENG 103. And then when I type that in, it should give me all of the tutors that work at Rock Valley College that can tutor English 103. So then I can look through them and decide which one I want to look at. I'm going to go ahead and look at Yasmin. You would go ahead and hit View Tutor. and it'll show you their name, the school, their star rating, and then it shows you their average response time. That means if you go to message them, this is not an instant messaging service, so nobody is just sitting there waiting for your messages. So there is a little bit of a turnaround time and they may not respond right away. So this kind of gives you an average, kind of an estimate of how long it'll probably take them. Sometimes it takes an hour, sometimes it takes 20 minutes, sometimes they might be on and ready to message you back right away. It just really depends. So then it'll show you all the certifications and trainings that they've done. Then it'll show you down here the subjects and courses that they teach. Again, the reason why we put the course code in is because then you make sure that you get the specific class that you want. Because if I was looking for a different English class, I'm pretty sure this isn't a class at Rock Valley College, but just for example, if I'm looking for English 297, well, if I look down here, she doesn't tutor English 297, so this would not be a good tutor for that specific course. However, lucky for us, we are looking for English 103. So she does tutor English 103. If we want to, we can look at other things like her experience, other languages that she speaks, experience, other things that she likes outside of school, and then other reviews from students who have already had sessions with her. Okay, and then once you've decided that, yes, this is the tutor that I would like to have a session with, you would just go ahead and click on book or message. And I'm gonna go ahead and hand it over to Yasmin and she will walk you through how to do that.
Hello to incoming students. I'm Yasmin and I'm a tutor at the Rock Valley College Tutoring Center. I'll be showing you all how to book an appointment with a tutor, how to message them, and also how to request a specific time from their availability. Before I show you all of that, I'm going to show you the smartphone application you can all download. I highly recommend you download the Tutor Matching Service application because it notifies you when tutors message you and it also reminds you before upcoming sessions. So it's very beneficial to have this. And regardless of whether you plan on utilizing the tutoring center, having this immediate access to the tutoring center is very useful. So highly recommend that everyone download it right now. So now I'll show you all the webpage where you can finally book with a tutor. So on this page, I have already put up Rock Valley in the filter, and then I put my desired course in the course code slot. So I put Bio 100. So let's say I need assistance with this specific course. Now I can see the 3 tutors that tutor that course. I'm going to go with In Young, so I just click on her profile, and then you see book or message In Young on the side. You simply press that. If you simply want to message them, all you have to do is scroll down and press skip and send a message. So you don't have to choose a time or anything. You can just message them with what you need. You just have to fill out your details, like which course and what you're needing assistance with, and they'll message back and you guys can discuss the logistics. Before you do anything else though, up here where it says time zone, just double check that you're on Central, because it's pretty often that students are by default on Eastern time or a different time zone. So just double check that. But once you have, you can see the tutor's calendar and their availability here. You can see that they're booked in this slot here and that they have this available in blue, these times. So if you want a time that's not currently on the schedule, you can request it. So if there's a time on Friday that I'd like to schedule, I can simply just double tap. And now for 4:30 to 5:30 on Friday, I can request that time. And on the bottom, a yellow button pops up that says send for review. You would simply press that and the tutor would receive your request for that time. They can either accept it or request a different time or decline it. So you'll get notified of that. So now I can press this and just delete it if I change my mind. Let's say I want to book with an existing time next week. So we can alternate between weeks up here. So on Monday, she has 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. available. So I can just choose 9 to 10. You can also click and drag as well if you want to choose a different type of time. So, and you can also move it. But I'm going to go ahead and delete these. And we're just going to go with 10 to 11. So now that that's selected, I'm going to scroll down and now there's a different button. It's green. Go to checkout and book. So once you press go to checkout and book, you're met with this page here where you can see a confirmation of your time. Then you just scroll down and choose your subject. And since biology is not here, I can simply add it in. And so once I do that, I can choose my specific course. I'm choosing Bio 100. And then here, you have to type something to help prepare your tutor for the meeting. And as you can see, you can't book the tutor unless you do that. So you'll type in something to help them so they know exactly what they should be looking for. Once that's there, you're available to book it. So once your appointment is made, you will receive an email confirmation, and that email will contain a link to a GoBoard. And GoBoard is a platform used for tutoring through Tutor Matching Service. And that link is what you'd press right before your session so you can access the actual appointment. You can also access that link through your messages with your tutor, as well as the Sessions tab on tutormatchingservice.com. But either way, once you're here, the first thing it'll ask you is to enable your camera and microphone. So you'll do that, and then you can join. You press enter now. And if somebody's already in here, if your tutor is already in here, it will say it up here, so you'll know and be prepared that they're waiting inside of the waiting room. So now you've entered the GoBoard. Here you are. This is what it looks like. And on this screen, there can be papers inserted where you both can look at the same paper at the same time. And that can be done if you press more tools and import. There's also send in a photo file feature where you can take a picture of something useful and send it to this GoBoard where it'll just appear for the tutor to see. There's calculator, and there's many more resources for you guys to use. With basic tools, you can put in text, you can use a laser, you can draw, and more. So that's all you can do with this GoBoard. Make sure always to come prepared and have your prompts, rubrics, directions, actual work, and anything else that would help with the meeting. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is the fact that you can actually become a tutor as well, and that would be a student worker position. So I just want to show you real quick how you could find out some more information about that. So you'd go to Student Services, just like you're trying to get to the tutoring center, and just go to the tutoring center. And then once you're there, on the side, there is an option that says Become a Tutor. So just press that and you will come across a page with lots of information about eligibility and all. And if you press the first link at the top here, you'll get even more instructions. So the quickest way really is just to simply go to rvcjobs.com or to get in touch with Carol or any of the workers in the tutoring center.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Raley, and I'm an instructor of English at Rock Valley College, and I also work as a writing coach at the Writing Center here at RVC. This means that if you should choose to book a live session through TMS, as you were just shown, I might be one of the faces that you see for help. But if you decide that a live session is not what you need for a particular assignment, you could instead choose to upload any writing assignment you have for any course in any subject using Upswing, which I'll show you today. First, we start by going back to the Rock Valley College Tutoring Center homepage, which Cheryl showed you at the beginning of this video. From here, you'll see many options, but we'll page down to this one, Submit an Assignment, Paper, or Essay for Review. From here, you'll need to log in using your unique student number and your password. Once you've done this, your page will look something like this. There are many wonderful resources for writing on this homepage, including the Upswing Writing Lab, which can provide you with plenty of useful tools for you to explore on your own, including items on drafting, pre-writing, the writing process, and revision. There's also a section for formatting your sources using citations, and it gives you many specifics to check in these check boxes along the left side so that you get the best information based on the sources that you're using. But for today, let's talk about how you upload an assignment for one of us to review. To do that, you'll need to click here on Upload an Assignment for Review. Once you're in, your screen will look like this. Along the left side, you'll see a form where you can choose your subject. I'll choose writing. Enter the title of your document, the line spacing used in your paper, and the number of pages that it contains. Here, you'll see Main File Upload. This is where you upload the paper itself. I've created a document called Test Paper for Upswing that we'll choose for this. Once it's uploaded, you'll see this green circle with a check mark inside showing that you've uploaded your paper successfully. The next field is where you can upload any other documents that you think might help a writing coach to know exactly what's expected of you from your instructor. Things like a grading rubric or the assignment sheet that was given when you were first assigned your particular topic could go in here. The next box is the description, which asks, what are you supposed to do? You might write something like, I have a persuasive paper that must be at least 5 pages long and use at least 5 sources. In the reason box, it asks, what do you need help with? You may decide that grammar is a main concern of yours, or your content, punctuation, and many other items. But it's also important to include anything that your instructor has told you that you might need help with on the paper. Perhaps it's organization. Then you would click the green Submit button. I've already done this for this paper. So I have what's called a current submission. Once your paper is uploaded, it will go into a queue where a member of the Writing Center staff will pick up your paper and provide you suggestions for revision. Usually this feedback will come using the format of commenting in Word. And then when we're done, we will attach a new version of your document that includes our suggestions in the submission box. To view the submission box, click on this blue tab here, which is where you can find any documents that you've uploaded or that your writing coach has uploaded. It's also a place for you to exchange messages between yourself and the writing coach who's reviewed your paper. And that's it. We hope that you will find this and all the other resources that were introduced to you today as helpful tools that you can utilize throughout your journey here at Rock Valley College. And again, remember that this is all free to you as a Rock Valley College student. And please remember, we like to help. That's why we signed up to be writing coaches and tutors here at the college. So never feel that reaching out to us is an imposition in any way. We are here, we're ready and eager to help you whenever we can and however we can. We hope you have a great semester, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.